Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Master Chief Collection, of course, on the Xbox One. So in this video, we're going to be just seeing some Halo gameplay from one, maybe two of the titles, probably starting with CE and a little bit of Halo 2 most likely. Going to be looking through the options menu and just giving my thoughts on the collection so far. So I do have the disc version, which does mean you have to download about 15 gigabytes of data after you've installed the disc, pretty much. So what are my thoughts? Well, first of all, let's just go through the package, what you get and so on, and then we'll dive into one or two of the games. So the campaign, basically the game's split up into a couple of different modes. You've got campaign and multiplayer. So with campaign, you could basically start any of the campaigns, and you could go to quick start, which basically will start you at the beginning of each of the titles, or you can go to missions, which pretty self-explanatory. I'll just quickly click on that, and you can see that you can basically start any of them. And as you can see, I've basically kind of dived into a couple of different missions for each of the games, so you're probably going to see, depending on which ones we load, yeah, it's going to overwrite my progress, but see that, yeah, you could basically select any of these, which is a really nice touch, I've got to say. Multiplayer, pretty much the same thing. You can launch custom games, find games. I can't do that moment because I forgot to renew my gold subscription, and I want to focus mostly on the changes, not playing online at this particular video anyway, so it kind of works out well. You can create a playlist. That's pretty obvious. You can create a cross-game playlist, so we can click on that, and then you can basically select different types of titles, so you could basically create a selection of preset missions. It's quite nice, quite honestly. I really like it. Under option, we're looking at options in a second. Under extras, multiplayer beta is currently not available. You've got to have the disc in there, and then basically you just select it from the options menu. There's no code, so you can't give your friends a code or whatever. So it's pretty obvious. That's going to be a kind of a cool feature later on. I'm looking forward to trying the multiplayer beta myself. Options of careers. This is pretty cool. You can customize your Master Chief to pretty much anything. So for example, you can create your own loadout, and you can basically select that from different loadouts. So you can go to like loadout 1, and then you can choose like a primary weapon and a secondary weapon. So we can click on that, and then you can, like, for example, choose a storm rifle or whatever you wish. It's quite nice, and allows you to do it across multiple games. So for example, we could have that in Halo, that Halo, and then in a different Halo we could have like a completely different one. It's quite nice, quite honestly speaking. So for example, let's go to Halo 4. I backed out a bit too much. Go to different types of armor and so on. It's kind of cool, at least in my personal opinion. There's all levels of customization here, and you can also, of course, customize basic stuff like appearance and primary and so on and so on. So we're just going to leave that as it is for now. You've got career options, which is pretty much obvious. You basically, your stats of career, your player ID, and settings. Have a quick look at that. Although we will be diving into each of the games. You've got settings for each of the titles. As it turns out, sensitivity, in my personal opinion, is not enough, so I'm just going to bump that up a little. So I'm kind of using 8 at the moment for most of mine. Your vibration, aim, and all the other bits you'd expect. You've got D-pads and buttons, look inversion, if you so wish. Obviously, you don't have to have that if you don't like it. So, for example, you can have that as reload, and you know, it's kind of up to you. As it turns out, I quite like that one, if I'm totally honest. So I'm probably just going to use the universal zoom and shoot, where you've got, your grenade switches there, your visual multiplayer scores, Xbox Home, action reload. I kind of like that one. So anyway, just going to kind of go out of that. And go out one more time. Go to campaign. I think we'll load the first title. I think a good place to start, let's see. Where would be a good place? I guess let's go with Halo on this one, and I don't know, maybe something from number 2. I'm not sure which mission yet, but we'll start with this one. I just kind of want to play it. So basically, we'll be leaving all the remastered stuff enabled because, well, why the hell not? This is how you do a bloody remastered collection. My god, this is a really... I love how they've done it. I have to confess, it's a really nice collection. You can see that this is not only a, you know... Yes, we kind of get that. That's fine. This is not only a... This is not only servicing their fans, it's servicing everyone, including their own studio. I have to say, I'm really impressed. This is definitely the Halo collection that Xbox One does deserve. It's really impressive. And there's a lot of playable content, even if you're not interested in the multiplayer aspect, even if you're literally only interested in... I'm not going to bother to show you the cutscenes at the moment, because I figure most of you know what they are anyway. But, alright. Alright, that's grenade. So that's flashlight. That's melee. And so on. So we're just going to have a quick look around. Just so you can see, you know, well, pretty much what everything looks like. Looks quite pretty, I have to say. I mean, that's the thing. It looks really lovely visually. There we go. Okay, that feels more natural. I was playing earlier with a completely random, weird setup. I don't actually remember what the hell I had, but it was not natural to me at all, because it's been so sodding long since I played the game. I've been used to Call of Duty, that's one thing. I keep trying to air dash like Call of Duty, which is really throwing me off. But, yeah, we're just going to ignore those little fellas for now. And try and blast through as much of the level as possible. Mostly focusing on, you know, the view. I mean, look at that waterfall. It's incredibly impressive. It's not to say it's completely and utterly, truly next-gen visuals, you know. There are occasional uglies, if you will, in the title. But, comparatively, you know what? You need to be shot a few times, my friend. I love the cowardice of these small little dudes. Alright. Now, I have to confess, it has been a long-ass time since I played Halo, so I'm probably going to suck quite a bit, because the last time I played it was actually on PC as well. And that was back in, well, I don't even know when the hell that was, to be totally honest. Now, you will notice a little visual pop-up in terms of, particularly if you're looking at the shadows. You kind of look at it there, you can see what I mean. It's a bit odd. It's not awful, but it's just something to be aware of. Alright, we got some friends and buddies. And apparently we're accidentally turning on the flashlight, which is not ideal. Yeah, you die. Die, Ponk. Go ahead, Ponk. Make my day, and so forth. Hello. Tends to be.
Don't worry, Sergeant. We'll stay here until evac arrives. I got Covenant dropship heading in. Over here.
Ah, hello, Covenant dropship. I love the panic of the regular humans around. Like, yikes! It sounds like Scooby-Doo. Trying to get a little bit close to the dudes as well so we can sort of see their models. But unfortunately it's kind of hurting me as well, which is not ideal. There he is. Oh, cash. Well, that sucked. Ah, good old having them running away. Come back here. Let me murder you. Isn't there one more of these things coming in? Okay, where the hell's that going? Looks like it's heading over there. Oh, over here. Fair enough. Oh, kind of was fortuitous.
Another bandit dropping in behind us. They're trying to flank us.
Oh god. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Let me shoot you a little bit. That'll resolve our indifference. I am the cavalry. I am also the law. Anything else? Okay, you know what? Let's head on up here for a better view of everything. That's what I say. Trying to also watch these guys run. Alright, draw distance isn't too bad. Okay, we got some more friends. Okay, we got a fuck ton of extra friends. No, didn't give you permission. So the thing with these guys, they don't really do that much damage. I can't remember their name, to be honest. They don't really do that much damage. They're more annoying. Ow. Come back here, let me murder you. Really? Fair enough.
This is Pelican Echo 419. Anybody read me? Repeat. Any UNSC personnel respond. Roger, Echo 419. This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you.
Might as well pick up our goodies while we're here.
Roger, Fire Team Charlie. Good to hear from you. Bowhammer, we need transportation to the command shuttle. I'm on my way.
Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats make it down, the Covenant are going to be right on top of them.
Bowhammer, we need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers. Roger, Cortana.
Awesome, Warthog time, baby.
Team Warthog deployed. Saddle up and give 'em
Fuck yeah.
Roger, Bowhammer. Stand by to evac survivors and transport them to safety. That's affirmative.
There we are.
Echo 419, staying on
Have a quick look at this model. You can see it's actually really... Okay. Alright, now the question is, where the hell are we actually supposed to go? Because I have forgotten. Oops, probably not randomly smashing the Warthog into every single thing. Oh, this looks kind of right. Yes, this looks right. I think we have to take it through like a tunnel or something, if memory serves.
This cave is not a natural formation,
You don't say!
so it must lead somewhere.
Is it the fact that it's steel everywhere that gave you the idea?
Covenant battle map. It's actually broadcasting tactical data on unencrypted channels. We should show them who they're dealing with. Master Chief?
Yes, that can't be a trap or anything.
System to monitor their
Aha! This looks friendly, doesn't it? Alright, let's make our escape, shall we? That's probably a good place to be. Alright. Let's try and take some of these little fellas on. And we're actually not in the smack bang in the middle of being shot by every one of them. Cool. Alright. Let us head up here. Awesome. And that would be the control panel. Okay, so we are back into Halo. This time we're in Halo 2, and you could probably see the Cairo Station. So, just be kind of messing about a little bit as we have been, giving my thoughts and opinions of the title so far. Right, we need weapons firstly, so let's go ahead and pick up a couple. Alright, you know what? Dual wheel, bitch. And that's double the punishment for them, and I think that's perfect. Alright, you know what? There's something I want to do actually with the controls. Disable vibration, and I'm going to go with toggle when it comes to crouch, because frankly, I figure that's going to serve us better. Alright, if I remember correctly, there's a fuck ton of these guys that come through. Well, that's the idea. Attack! Okay, that didn't quite work out how I wanted, but still, it was fun. Feels like an Uzi. Oh god, we got a achievement already. Only thing is, you go through the ammo so sodding quickly with this weapon. I'll let you guys go ahead and charge. I, on the other hand, am going to go back and get some ammo. Because I just used up, like, most of my ammo already. So let's just quickly reload. There we go. That sounds good to me. As if we're going to be doing this whole silly Rambo approach for a bit, why not? That's what I say. Yeah, they look a bit dazed and confused there. Why you want to stay here? It's more fun to go and murder people. you don't come with me, you don't get to murder people. Well, they tend to attack. They are aliens, after all. I think even E.T. had a bit of a nefarious means. Ooh, that ain't good. Fuck you, Glass. You didn't appeal to my aesthetic desire anyway. Anytime now. Ow, 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 ow. No! That's a bad alien! Huh. Let's see what we've got over here. Flames, okay. No secrets. Worth checking, but... as much as I don't want to. This guy hasn't got any armor, weapons on him, which sucks. Alright, what we got here? Ooh, that was a nice throw. Give me that. Ow.
Hey, check it out. The Malta's already driven up the floor.
Malta, what is your status? Over.
I don't believe it! They're retreating! We won!
We tend to do that. We are the heroes, after all. So anyway, despite the fact that I've been playing a little silly, I have to confess that I'm really enjoying the whole collection. Now, it's not to say that it's, you know, gonna please everyone. If you've not liked Halo, in other words, you're not gonna like this. But I think it just, I quite like the series. I haven't played Halo 4, to be totally honest, because my Xbox 360 was kind of dying at that point. But I guess this is giving me the opportunity, right? And that's what it's about. Yeah, might as well, I suppose. So I guess we play for a few more minutes and then call it, I'd say. I'm quite enjoying this. Apparently he's made friends. Oh god, that ain't good. Gotta say, the particle effects on the grenades in particular have had a massive improvement. Yeah, give me that. Dual wheel, bitch! Yeah, that sucks. Let's just murder you. Get up nice and close to murder you.
Uh-oh. Hey, they're leaving the Athens.
Well, that...
Cortana, assessment.
That explosion came from inside brought something with them. A bomb.
And they sure as hell brought one here. Chief, find it.
Oh, hi. No. Okay, you all need to get murdered. These guys have got so much armor. Alright, let's switch this around.
Get the hell out of my armory, Split! Oh!
Ow, that was my hand that just burnt, which wasn't nice. Uh-oh.
Chief, this way!
Almost on board with Nation.
Don't worry, man. We're on.
Damn right you owe me one. Ow. Wow. Looks very cool.
Sir, boarders have reached the fire control center. They have a bomb.
Can you defuse it?
Yes, but I'll need the chief's help to make contact with the detonator.
Chief, get to the bomb. Double time. First
I'm working on it, bro.
echelon, blanket those cruisers. Take them out one by one. Second echelon, keep those carriers busy.
Register all hostile vessels inside the kill zone. 13 cruisers, 2 assault carriers. I'm going loud.
And that, I figure, is a good place to call it. So hopefully you've enjoyed this rather itsy bitsy look at the title. As I said, mostly just to show you what the new textures are like. You know, a little bit of the idea of like the frame rate, that type of thing. But you can see that it does indeed look pretty damn nice. And so we're just going to be kind of flailing around like an idiot for a second. I'm just kind of messing about. And then I think that'll be a good place to call the video. So yeah, I have to say that, of course, the Halo Collection has been a title that has been definitely going to be selling quite a few Xboxes. And as I said, you know, you look around, you definitely see the, you know, the lighting looks so much better. Textures look so much better. And it is a good remaster, and that's kind of the thing. It's actually a remaster that's, to be honest with you, worth purchasing, which is nice. I think for many people they were kind of worried, you know, would they be destroying the Halo name, if you will. And I don't mean that as in like, will it be a bad game? I more mean that as in, Will they change the gameplay? Will it still be the same core basic gameplay? And admittedly, you know, I'm not exactly the world's best Halo player or Halo head, but it does feel like Halo. It feels good to play. It does feel like something you want to enjoy. And I think that's the key. And, you know, definitely now, you know, 60 frames per second, for the most part. There are going to be a couple of dips, I think. Ow, fuck. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So anyway, as I said, a bit of an itsy bitsy look, just to try and show you some random bits of the game. But hopefully you've enjoyed the video and have an idea of kind of whether you like it or not. It's like, you know, you look at the models though, and they look pretty damn impressive. Stop shooting me, I'm trying to look at the models. But, yeah, so definitely textures, lighting, all of the other bits and pieces you'd expect look a hell of a lot better. But it is the Halo that you know and love. So, with all of that said, hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon. Take care, and bye for now.